That's why the stream is titled the way it is. I want y'all to know that up front. Okay? So y'all know exactly what we're going to be discussing. That's exactly what we are discussing. Shout out to the moderators that are here. I appreciate it. Make sure that y'all follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I just put up a video on Instagram, let people know that I'm live. So if you came from over there, then that's good. Lets me know that works, you know. But yeah, apparently they did an investigation, unbeknownst to Katt Wiiliams, because the guy trusts people a lot more than he should. And apparently he lost $59 million. Now he may get a bunch of that back because apparently they was just siphoning the money out of his account. I'm trying to figure out how you lose that amount of money and nobody notices anything. Like, Katt, you not watching your money, bro? You know? But anyway, let's see who is here. All right. True ATL and Vern 85, Latasha, Gerald, Verla. Let's see. Jessica, RCH, DMAP, Mr. Michigan, Dana, Elbert, Jermaine, Honey S, Kelly, Willie Beeman, J Dubs, salute to everybody that's here. I think that's everybody. I'm going to read an article from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. They broke it down. It's good, Keith Bates. Shout out to the people that support me on Patreon. I promise I will start putting some exclusive content back on there. Just got to give me a chance to really figure out what I'm going to do as far as that is concerned. There's a couple ways I can go, you know. But shout out to everybody who's there. Shout out to the people who support the platform, either they buy T-shirts and hoodies from the Teespring store. I appreciate that, you know. Now, before I get started on the topics, I want to give more people an opportunity to get to the show, all right? I want to talk about people who don't want to grow. What's going on, Jabbar? I put up a video today about Megan Thee Stallion and how feminists are using her to attack men, right? Then I have these, what's going on, Jewel? Then I have these stupid, ignorant males come to my video talking. One guy said, you know, I don't know why I'm subscribed to you, but I still watch your videos, even though I don't know who you're talking about. First off, why would you be subscribed to a channel and you don't know who I'm talking about? Why are you here? There's something really weird about people who stick around on channels and they don't know what's going on. And they comment, just to be seen, just to be an attention seeker. Even though you claim women are the attention seekers. And trust me, you do have a lot of women who are attention seekers. But I'm noticing dudes are going out of their way to be seen even more. Why would you comment on a topic you know nothing about? I've noticed women do this too. I had one woman say, well, you know, the comment section is full of woman bashers. And I'm like, well, why the fuck are you here? You have your opinion, so why are you here? Now, why are you here? What's going on, Marie? What's going on, L? If dudes are saying stuff in the comment section, why do you always think it has something to do with me? Maybe people just like to comment on my videos. What's going on, Ann? Now, what's going on, Jim? I've told you idiots once, and I'm going to tell you again. The content is changing whether you like it or not. You can unsubscribe. I'm not doing what I did in 2015, 2016. That time is over, okay? It's over. O-V-E-R. It's over, okay? If you don't like the direction of the content, you can fucking go. Nobody's telling you to stay. But complaining like women is not going to do anything. I already have to deal with your comment sections full of woman bash. I have to deal with that from dumbass women. But when you have men who come to the comment section in their fields and don't even know what the topic is, that says a lot about you. I mean, I don't know what sane person stays subscribed to somebody if they don't like the videos and they don't know who I'm talking about. Something is mentally wrong with a lot of y'all. No wonder you're stuck on social media all day. Because you don't have a life. You can't get a woman. In the case of some of you women, can't get a man. That's why you mad all the time calling people woman bashers. Because you refuse to change. But it's just stupid how I see grown motherfuckers sitting up there complaining all the time. Grow up. Grow up. A number of you are older than me. You have kids and grandkids. Some of you niggas on child support for life. But then want to talk about how you don't want to date a woman with kids. Get the fuck out of here. Then you got these niggas talking about they alpha males, but, you know, behind the scenes, they're completely beta. Okay? You know, a lot of that going on, man. It's crazy out here, man. I'm telling you. You got people who are weak as hell. They get on social media looking for a place to vent. That's all they're doing. They don't bring nothing to the platform. They don't donate. They don't bring anything. And they think their voice deserves to be heard. No, you will be blocked. Now, nobody will see you. Nobody will care about you. You will go back into irrelevance like you normally are. Like the stream people. You know, because I have to address the idiots and I see in comment sections all the time. You know, just see how weak-minded they are. Now, he feminine, lame, weak. I already have to deal with women who are always in their feelings about what I say. But it's just sad when you see dudes who are older than me getting upset, getting angry all the time. That's some sad shit. Get a life, okay? What's going on in my zone, Miranda? Yeah, they need a lot of counseling. What's going on, Medley? But Philip, make sure y'all like the stream. We're going to get into... Right, non-factor. We're going to get into Katt Wiiliams, okay? We're going to get into Katt Wiiliams. People want to know why I'm speaking about Katt Wiiliams. Well, apparently, shout out to Nicole B. Nicole B sent me a link to a video live stream that Boyce Watkins was doing. And he was speaking about Katt Wiiliams and how his, former employees stole over $59 million from him, And I'm trying to figure out how did that happen? How did that happen in any way, shape, or form? What's going on, random woman? I'm in my feelings because I can be. Okay, random woman. But according to Atlanta Journal-Constitution, all right, Katt Wiiliams recently revealed he was a victim of an alleged major breach of trust by some of his former staff members. Earlier this month, Wiiliams, who has called Metro Atlanta home for many years, was interviewed by sports journalist and media personality Jemele Hill for her podcast. Jemele Hill is Unbothered. He spoke about his peers in the comedy community and his own career during the 54-minute interview. The Great America comedian also spoke on his former employees allegedly embezzling millions of dollars from him, which he said was discovered through a U.S. Department of Justice investigation. But, of course, he knew nothing about that. He knew nothing about that. You don't listen, man. This is why you got to stop giving people access to your accounts, Katt. You know, Katt Wiiliams seemed like somebody who believes he's the smartest guy in the room, you know. But Katt, you're not the smartest guy in the room. Because obviously, in this situation, man, they pull the wool completely over your eyes. In my search for who the enemy that was causing these things to repeatedly happen to me over and over again when they shouldn't, we uncovered that it was actually my people that was involved, Wiiliams told Hill during the interview. We didn't really know that until the Department of Justice started indicting these people for the embezzlement of $59 million from Katt Wiiliams. So he didn't know anything until the indictments. Yeah, this is when I tell people, man, you can't be that trustful of everybody around you. You have to make changes in your circle, because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of envious people who grow more and more envious of you. So sometimes you got to clean house. The people who are the quickest to flip on you are always the people who are closest to you. Maybe not 100% of the time, but for the most part, most of the time. What's good, Nicole? It's always the person next to you that you have to worry about. Is this person, out to get me? Is this person stealing from me? When the government or the police is conducting investigations on people, they will have your closest friends basically wearing wires, reporting on you. So you have to be skeptical. That's why I tell people I am a skeptic. I'm skeptical of pretty much most things. I always try to approach things with a logical, common sense approach. This is why when people tell me about all these different conspiracy theories, I sort of tune out. I'm skeptical, but not everything is a conspiracy. Things can be rationally, assessed, so to speak, The comic said he immediately fired the staff members who were accused, and said several of them retaliated by attempting to blackmail him. Wiiliams has faced a number of legal struggles over the years, but in past incidents, the comedian has been on the accused end with arrests for criminal trespassing, intimidation of witnesses, and several probation violations. During the unbothered interview, he mentioned he was nearly one of those indicted in his embezzlement case. Now that's crazy, because they're taking the money from you, but they're about to indict you. That's something to think something to think about. It really is. Well, Hazel was close to him, and he admitted that he spent money on her. So I mean, she was a part of his group. It was just a random pick. But you can tell, man, he trusted those people. You can tell those are probably the people he had around him for a long time, because Katt Wiiliams tries to be as real as possible. You know what I'm saying? To his detriment, because you can be too real and you can be disappointed by the situations that happen with you. And I think in these situations, he basically was let down by a lot of people that he trusted. All right, let's see. They thought I had found some way to sequester the funds until they actually dug in and realized, why would I be money laundering my own money? Wiiliams said, it's been a lot, and a lot of it you can't really talk about. It's ongoing. Yep, that's pretty much where it's at right now. So like the stream, people. Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart. Well, Kevin Hart is a part of this somewhat, but Katt Wiiliams he's been dragged all through the industry streets. You know what I'm saying? Getting himself arrested for numerous things. He's spoken out about what goes on in these parties, quote unquote. And I think that Katt has tried to calm down. And I think what happens is, when you feel marginalized, right? When you feel marginalized, you tend to seek real people around you who you feel like can protect you, who you feel like you can trust. And I think he relied heavy on the people around him. Shout out to MGM We Trust. I love Jada Black all day, every day. Appreciate it, man. Sometimes we can trust people because we can't trust anybody else. You know how they say no new friends? Well, sometimes when it comes to business, you need new friends, at least people who can do the work, because, people get complacent. People can get complacent. And I truly believe that the people around him felt complacent and they felt like, Katt Wiiliams need them. Well, he's not getting arrested anymore. So that's why I'm saying that he calmed down, because he's not getting arrested anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting himself, in trouble like he was a couple years ago. Even though he's been in somewhat some things, but it ain't like it was before when this guy's running around fighting little kids. And he's been touring, so, he's been trying to stay busy. I think he needs to stay busy, because if he's not, he's going to end up getting himself probably arrested again. And he was nearly arrested for his own money being stolen from him. I just think Katt is somebody who really thought that he had real people around him, but he really didn't. Those people were using him. I'm telling you, man, these celebrities think they be having like real people around them until that person fucks them over. And it takes them being fucked over for them to understand that they don't have your best interest at heart. The whole no new friends thing, you listen, man, unless those people don't have access to your money, I can see that. But if you giving these people access to your money, then bro, they gonna find some way to try to finesse you, man. And I did a stream about, people getting finessed a couple days ago. The same thing happened with these celebrities. These guys are getting finessed a lot. What's going on, Simply J? And it's sad. It's sad, man, because here's somebody who prides himself on being smarter than everybody else, understanding business. He talks about how he pretty much owns a lot of his comedy, shows that he does, that like the specials that he does. So you would think he would understand his money. Obviously, he didn't. He didn't understand that your own crew was taken from you. You have to watch your money, especially when you are self-employed or you are a businessman and you own a business. You got to watch your money. How you gonna pay your employees if you ain't watching your money? I'm trying to figure out how they're able to go to a bank and put his information in there, unless they were doing everything online. They had access to, his information to be able to access his accounts that way, because you cannot tell me that, let's say if a female was involved in this, that she can go up there and claim to be Katt Wiiliams. Because a lot of times when you go up there, a lot of times you have to go up there in order to get certain bank statements or to get a certain some amount of money. You have to go in the bank. You can't get it through the ATM. Yeah, Brittany, I did mention it earlier. Because I just read the article. Basically they were stealing from him, but he's not going into detail about it. But he's claiming that 59 million was being moved out in and out of his account. Shout out to Jim We Trust again. Scotty, Pippen, Simpin, Man of the Year t-shirt. And you keep asking me about that, man. I'm gonna have to see about that. I'm not designing anything yet. I just added a few tees in there. You can go and check it out. Just not that yet. But it's like all facets, all parts of Kevin, like I keep calling him Kevin, Katt Wiiliams' life has been unraveling. Socially, his career-wise, financially, he's dealing with a lot. But he's not the only one. There are others. Look at the situation that's going on with Kodak and NBA YoungBoy and even Tekashi. Like all these guys who are supposed to be getting away from drama and bullshit always tend to find their way back into a jail cell or in there or in trouble. But one thing I can say about Katt Wiiliams, he never has bent the knee to Hollywood. Shout out to Verla H. I appreciate the support. And Katt, there's just every part of his life has just had issues, man. Whether it be relationships, his friends, his inner circles, employees, what you call them, financially, his career. Like he's having issues in everything. Yeah, I think Katt really did like Hazel, but Hazel's a gold digger, man. Hazel's looking for a man to pay for her surgeries. She's looking for a man to help pay for her surgeries. This is why she was living in Dubai for a brief amount of time, But you can't be out here trying to wife, no surgery loving reality TV show chick. You can't do that. Get you a regular chick. No. I did a stream on that, by the way. I'm gonna make that public. I did a stream about, liking regular chicks. I'm gonna make that public. I did that, about almost a month ago. She's addicted to them surgeries, and if you can pay for them, she gonna fuck with you. But he actually cared about her, man. He really did, man. Which is crazy because this chick is known from hopping to do so they can pay for her surgeries, man. She trying to get the perfect nose and perfect body. Yeah, you sure can't trust no woman that goes to Dubai. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And, unfortunately, Katt, look at all the issues he's had. He was trying to turn a slur into a housewife, Yeah, get you a regular chick, man. The one that don't need thousands of dollars in surgery. Yeah, she was in Dubai trying to get one of them princes to pay for her surgery, man. Do y'all know they got rich Africans who live in Dubai too? They be flying chicks in and out Dubai. Them Nigerians. What's going on, Three Little Birds? Them Nigerians. They got a lot of rich Nigerians that be paying for. They be taking care of their lifestyle. Yeah, I know nothing is perfect, but she think it's perfect. I mean, she done had multiple nose surgeries. And I noticed this. Let me tell y'all black women something. Stop getting nose surgeries. You look weird. Black people, especially black women, when y'all get these nose jobs, you look weird. I know Hazel is mixed, but I know I've seen black women have nose jobs. They look horrible. Okay? They look horrible. They don't even look real. Keep what God gave you. Like that shit be looking weird. Right, they trying to look like Janet. And it don't come off right at all, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. I'm gonna get the phone lines cranked up in a second. So I can get y'all's opinion on this Katt Wiiliams situation. Y'all can add whatever y'all want to add into it. I've spoken on it. All right. Shout out to everybody that's here today. I know I didn't do a stream yesterday. I need a day or two off, you know. You putting out all this logic and all this truth. I don't think people can handle it like that. It's so easy for me to make people get in their feels. Even this stream is gonna get people emotional. So let's see. All right, people. Call up and give your opinion. But yeah, you can call in the numbers in the chat. No, he funded her lifestyle, Brittany. I don't know if she stole from him. He said employees, but he did date her and he financially supported her. You know, there's different facets of losing money. You can lose money by giving it to women and funding their lifestyle, or you giving it to your friends and they steal it from, or not giving it to them, you give them access to your money. You know? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
And Jay,
what's good, man?
I say my name is Tay. I would say not much, man. I would say I appreciate the streams and everything, man. All I know is, all I could really say is, when it comes to having a bunch of money, man, you say more money, more problems. The word Notorious B.I.G. Ain't no but real shit.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful who you have around you.
Man, just went ahead and say, yep. Had to call in real quick, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate that.
No problem.
All right. Yeah, man, you're going to have problems when you making money and everybody else around you need you. You know, you're going to come into some issues, man. You're going to come into some issues, definitely. That's why you have to watch your money. Even though you got people who you've been friends with for a long time, that don't mean they're going to be loyal. You know, people's loyalty shift. You know, their loyalty shifts back and forth like the wind, man. You cannot rely on that. Like, you have to make sure that you watch your business, because you can't run a business if you don't watch your money. So obviously these people were really close. He trusted them. He said that they tried to blackmail him, which lets me know that they had some dirt on him. And they felt like because they had that dirt, he wouldn't do nothing. That's why you got to be very careful, man, with certain people, man. Because, like, they'll do things, and if they feel like they have anything on you, they're like, oh, they're not going to do nothing. They're not going to do nothing. But Katt fired them anyway, and they're being indicted. So it don't matter if they got dirt or not. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? What's good in Jimmy Trust?
What's good, man? Hey, man, I don't feel sorry for none of these people. They don't know how to budget their money right or be smart with it. I don't feel no sympathy for them, man. Every sucker's born every day. Every sucker's born to lose their money. You don't see the problems with Michael Wood losing his money. Nope. You know what I mean? He had a divorce, but I mean, other than that, you don't never hear about him losing. Denzel Washington. Mm-hmm. It's just people need to be smart what they do. If they lose their money, oh well, it's on them.
Right. Yeah, you got to be careful.
All right, brother.
All right, thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. Salute to that Grams out the Gram. That's called Jimmy Trust. That was Grams out the Gram. Always supporting. Yeah, man. And how many y'all believe these are Negroes that he done known for a long time, man, unfortunately. You know, everybody talk about, well, we should do this for black people and build for black people. Those would be the same people that be the quickest to flip on you. I've seen it. I've had black dudes who were fans, then they flipped on me. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, because they believe that either they're more intelligent than me or that I hurt their feelings. You know, I'm not an incel, so they get emotional. But they end up proving that they're not as intelligent as me, you know. You know? It's crazy how, you know, people will try to get, I've seen people try to get close to me doing YouTube, like, but I'm always, you know, skeptical of them, you know, especially when they're disingenuous. I can spot a disingenuous person a mile away, you know. That's why you see people come and go. You see people come and go because they're disingenuous and they know it. That's why they come and then they go. Because they're disingenuous and I spot it and I don't fuck with them. Architect. Is it alchemical architect? That's an interesting name. But yeah, we'll get some more phone calls from y'all. Yeah. Janice said Jay got this way. I don't know. It's just, I think every man's radar should be up for bullshit. You know, I have a you know, I spot genuine people so, you know, so quickly, and that's how I get, you know, very sarcastic with them, you know, and they can't handle sarcasm. Disingenuous people cannot handle sarcasm. They can't. They'll get in their feelings way too quick. Well, Three Little Birds, I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about from the experiences that I and others have had. I'm not saying that other races of people are trustworthy. What I'm saying is we as black people tend to trust each other way too much to our detriment at times because the other person is black. Look at Obama. I mean, look at how many black people voted for Obama because he's black. You know, and then, you know, years later, we talking about what he hasn't done for us. As if we expected because he was voted in to do things for black people. You just have to find hardworking people who are willing to work with you. That's what I'm about. I'm about finding people who want to work and want to be serious about getting things done. But I'm just saying, us as black people, we are too quick to just trust each other just because somebody's black. Not really truly taking the time to understand them and who they are and what their intentions are. Well, we are bad on each other, but see, that's the thing. Like the situation with Katt Wiiliams. With Katt Wiiliams, well, he'd probably be saying the same thing I'm saying now. Maybe not. I don't know. You know. Y'all call in, man. You know, we need to be, especially like when you a businessman. Katt Wiiliams is a businessman. Like he's not just a, you know, somebody that just, you know, maybe works a good job or this and that third. He's a businessman. He's a owner of his own company. He has employees, man. Like the one thing you don't want to do is give them access to your money. Like you have to have somebody who can filter that for you. Somebody who can work for you and won't steal from you. It seemed like he had multiple people handling his finances. That's not a good thing, man. And these people must have had dirt on him because he said that they tried to blackmail him. So that lets me know they were comfortable trying to take money from him. That's not good at all, man. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
It's Nicole. How are you?
What's going on, Nicole?
Let me take you off the speaker. Is that better?
Yeah, you good.
I just wanted to tell you about something that happened to me once.
Okay.
I had a house once. I sold it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had an older daughter. I have an older daughter. And I gave her access to my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
She was ripping me off left and right.
Wow.
And once I realized it, the bank was like, "Do you want to press charges?" I was like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
So it can happen. And I'm not rich, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But she was ripping me off left and right.
Wow.
So it can happen.
So how did the situation get rectified? Did she pay you back anyway, or?
She told me she wasn't paying me nothing.
Wow.
It was only money. She said, "It's only money."
Only money? Yeah, it's only money, but you decided to steal it.
Are you kidding me? I was so hurt.
Wow. Yeah, she definitely
Can't
took
trust
advantage.
anybody.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. You can't trust anybody. You have to be very skeptical of people, even your own family members. Like, you can't even tell them how much money you make. You know?
She knew everything.
Wow.
Isn't that horrible?
That is. And that's why I hope that something would have been done. I would have let them arrest her. That was one of my... I would have take her to jail. Take her to jail. Shit.
That's what my mom said. She said, "You should press charges." She said, "How did you not even see that money was missing?" I was like, you know, I trusted her.
It'd be better law. Listen, if I had... Let's say I had a cousin, like one of my male cousins, like, I would have said, you know what? The police better get him before I do. You know? So he'd be better off going to jail instead of dealing with me.
My mother said, "You suppressed her." I said, "Ma, I couldn't do it." Thousands and thousands of dollars.
I have to commend you on that restraint. I really do. That's a lot of restraint, Kelly.
Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that, Jay.
Well, I appreciate you telling me your story. That's crazy, but I appreciate it, Kelly.
Bye-bye.
All right, thanks for calling in. All right, shout out to Kelly for calling in. Man, I can't tell you how I'd react, man. I'm the type of person I've grown very calmer as I gotten older, but I can still go back to that person where I could just be a very angry motherfucker, man, and I end up doing something stupid. So, you know, that's why you just gotta be careful, man, with your money and your information. You gotta be, especially with family members. You're live with Jada Black.
Just want to comment on your stream about the money situation, about trusting people. You're right about that. You do gotta trust. You gotta watch who you trust. That's what I mean to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, it could be family members, it could be your co-workers, best friends, all that. You know, money change people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It does. Especially if they ain't got none. They're gonna be looking at you, you know.
Yeah.
Some type of way. Yep.
Exactly. They act like they're more of a friend to you than they really are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to gain your trust, and then as soon as you blinded by that trust and love for that person, they'll rip you off and then act like, you know, you owe them that. And it's like, our friendship shouldn't be built on no money, but that's the way the world is nowadays. You just got to be careful.
Yeah, you definitely do. I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for having me, and keep on doing what you're doing, brother. You know, you dropping a lot of jewels on people, and you helping a lot of people that, you know, out here going through some stuff that really can't say publicly. Like a girl just told you her story.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people going through that too. So
yeah.
when you do stuff like this, you give a lot of people some type of closure. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate that, man, and thanks for calling in too, bro.
All right, brother.
Thanks, man. Shout out to him. I'm glad people are getting something out of the content I do, because I do like to speak and I do like helping people my own way. That was you, Nicole B. A shout out to Nicole B calling in. I didn't know you went by Kelly. I thought you went by Nicole. I guess that's what K means. That's what K Nicole means. Is Kelly Nicole? I'm gonna start calling you Kelly. Shout out to Antoine. You're live with Jada Black. What's good?
I'm passing through and I saw this and I'm like family members and close people. This DESTR0Y.
What's good, DESTR0Y?
Am I through?
You through? You live with me?
Okay, I'm through. Yeah, I've had auntie, uncle, cousins. My kids get a pass, but they done did it to do little weird shit with money. And I learned a long time ago, if I want something handled professionally or business-wise, it's better not to incorporate family and friends involved with that. Like, one of my aunts came to me. I'm a young college student, right? And I got two little kids. She knew when I got my school money and gave me some sob story about her getting put out of her house, whatever. So I gave it to her. Then when it was time to get it back, she's like, well, you got a car, so you should have some money. I don't have it.
Man.
I'm like, what the fuck do my car got to do with this? So I knew never to give my auntie money again, you know?
Yeah.
And I had a cousin who, before I was moving overseas, I have a house, and the cleaners are people supposed to be inspecting and squaring the house away. My cousin is firing the people who's supposed to be doing the job and keeping the money.
Wow.
You know, she.
Yeah, that's some slick
I didn't even
shit.
know she was doing it. I set her up with the company to fix my house and gave her the money. You know, she's supposed to pay them, and I was going to give her money for even doing the job. You know, even doing the leg work for me. But instead, she fired the people, tried to do it herself, and kept all of the money.
Oh, that's funny.
And then when I confronted her about it, she's like, well, you want to pay all these other people to do things for you, but when it comes to your family, you want them to do it for free. Look, I did not she volunteered to do the shit for me. Like that guy was saying, they'll pretend like they're for you and they'll be extra nice to you when they need something. But my problem was, if you needed some extra money or you needed some money, why you didn't ask me? And she didn't ask me because I had already gave her some money. She was hustling me or swindling me.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
So after she did that, I'm like, no more family. At least my shiesty side of my family, I'm not going to do that with.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, what I think Katt Wiiliams' issue is, you know, when you have people you grow up with, you're close to them, you laugh a lot, you having a good time. You know, that was one of my issues. The people in my past, I'm having a good time, and I'm closer to these people because this particular side of my family, they are comedians. They make me laugh, and, you know, you want to bring them along with you.
Yeah.
However, when we progressing, we have to remember these people, they don't have as much. They not even capable of building themselves up like that. So they're gonna try to get a piece of what you got in a shiesty manner sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, even if they're your family or your close friends. My family did it. I don't have any close friends who ever done anything like that, but my family did this. You know, my kids did it a little bit, but they get a pass because I have to take care of them and they my kids, but they never did nothing like stealing mom's money or no shit like that. And then it was like she didn't have no excuse. They just be like, well, you got money. You want to pay people to do this. Bitch, I'm trying to be professional. I need a professional job done at my house. So not only was I out of money, I had to hire some additional people to complete the job that she fucked up, and she kept the money.
Oh God, that's what's crazy. Like that's some slickery, and she thought that she could do as good a job as them. But people don't understand attention to detail. Like you can know what to do, but if you don't have an attention to detail that a professional have, you're gonna mess up. Mm-hmm. And she pocketing your money makes it worse.
Ask.
Right? Didn't ask. Just pocketing
and
money.
If she needed the extra money,
Mm-hmm.
I would have gave her some extra money because I had already paid her.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gave her some extra money if she asked, but she was trying to hustle, like she was trying to get extra, and I didn't like that, you know. Mm-hmm. But the part of me, like the family members that don't really have much, that are lower, I guess, on the economic level, you be close to them. You want to trust them. They made you laugh. You kicked it with them. They're your family members. You know, so I feel like that with Katt Wiiliams, he probably was dealing with the same shit. He found out the hard way. Like, I don't have millions of dollars, but I could only imagine if I had millions of dollars, how fucking hurt I would have been. So I think that was that issue. But, yeah, I just wanted to call and let you know about that experience. Even though I got a whole lot more, that was like the latest thing that happened a few years ago. And I think she got me out about $600, you know, but I don't deal with her like that no more. But
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I appreciate you calling and sharing that story too, DESTR0Y. All right?
All right. You have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye. Shout out to DESTR0Y with her story on getting swindled by family members. This stuff goes on a lot more than people realize. I mean, even family members are out here stealing from their own people. That's what's sad. What's going on, Deshane? I see you in the chat. You know, people just don't have loyalty. They don't care whether you're family or not, it seems like. They just ain't got no loyalty to you. They don't feel like you deserve any respect, you know? Shout out to the people that had called in while DESTR0Y was on. You can call in. The lines are open. Yeah, that's why I told y'all in the stream I did, 2 days ago. I hate thieves. I really do. I hate thieves. I don't like thieves. I think the majority of people will say that. But then you got people who like to steal. I'm good, Deshane. It's good to see you here. Shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream. I would like to know how many people there were, taking money from. That's what I would want to know. How many people were involved in this? I'm going to have to go dig through some articles to see if I could find either an exact number or who were involved. Because this is very interesting that they were able to pull the wool over his eyes, which makes me believe these probably were women. These might have been women that he may have been messing with that he kept on as employees. If that is the case, you really fucked up, bro. Cool, Deshane. Appreciate it. It's the thief that be saying they hate thieves are still. That's true. There are guys that will say that. But I mean that as in when you see people take from other people, then I'm going to be like, I hate that. I hate that happened. I hate to hear other people being, basically bamboozled by other people, But I can assure you, I'm not big, borrowing, and taking from nobody, okay? People coming to me for money, okay? That's how it's been for a little while, I've dealt with people paying me, not paying me, me paying people and them not wanting to pay me back. I've dealt with that. My roommate stole $700 from me, and this guy was dating, took money out my purse. I think you might have told him about the purse thing. With 3 little birds, why don't you call in? Show your story. Christopher, I don't know you, bro, but I've never said the industry isn't wicked. I never said there wasn't an agenda out. There were agendas out there from Hollywood. I didn't say that the industry is squeaky clean. You know, never said that. Why you think I speak on it? I wouldn't speak on it if it was so great. You know, but I am a social critic, so I can criticize the things that are going on socially. Doesn't mean I'm gonna call it, everything in Illuminati every 5 minutes like some of these other guys. They done drove the word into the ground like it has really no meaning anymore. Yeah, the dude's stealing the money out the purse. That's crazy. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, Three Little Birds.
Three Little Birds. What's going on?
Hey. Okay, so with the whole guy thing, me and some friends and him were going out to go out to the club, whatever. And he had to go back to the car, and I asked him to get some lip and bring them to me. So he goes back, gets the lip glosses. We have a night out, whatever. He buys me some flowers with some cash. And I'm like, can you get us a cart to, like, drive us back to the car because my feet hurt. I don't want to walk. He's like, no, it's fine. I can carry you. So he starts carrying me. And eventually we got on the cart. And the guy, his friend was like, we got you next time, bro. We got you next time, bro. And I'm like, no, we have to pay him. I have some cash in my purse. Hold on. And I'm going to my purse, and the guy that I'm dating grabs me. He's like, no, it's fine. You're not paying for anything tonight.
Uh-oh.
So, we go, like, they're just like, we'll give you next time. Or somebody, I think another girl paid for the cart. But eventually, I went into the car. He didn't say anything, but I noticed that the money was gone out my purse, and he was the only one in my purse.
And you didn't say anything to him? I know you said out of your mind. You're dating, oh my God, this guy who I've dated is taking money from you. Is that what you thought?
Yeah. But there was some other issue. I was like, no, like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, you think he took it? She's like, no, you're crazy. No, he didn't take it. Oh, man. I swear he took it. But later on, there were some other money issues, and I was like, yeah, he took that money.
He's a thief. Come on, bro. He got sticky fingers, man. How you take money from out your girlfriend's purse, dude? Like, seriously.
And I'm a college student. He's grown as hell. He's like 28 years old. I'm 22 years old.
He must live with his mama. He live with his mama?
That's a whole nother story, Jay. So remember yesterday when I was telling you about how guys will just live house to house. They can live for free off their looks. This guy was one of those people that was he was living with his homie. His homie was letting him stay there for free. And I think he's living with another girl right now for free.
It wouldn't surprise me.
But he was just telling me he's in transition because he's from a different state. So.
Yeah, he's used to couch surfing. You know, that's why he go and live with his girlfriends, because he ain't got nowhere else to go. He's a pookie.
Right.
You know?
Just a nice car and a nice smile.
That's it. Keep that car clean. Yeah, because that's the only way you're gonna get in on somebody else's couch.
Right.
But yeah, that's a.
Then my roommate, she stole $700 from me because I was letting her use my laptop for to do homework, and she also had gotten into my purse and copied down my debit card number. And she went shopping for $700 on my laptop.
Oh man. That's crazy. I guess she was trying to keep up appearances, ain't it? On like her friends and social media, probably.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I would have never found out because I called the place and they're like, oh yeah, we'll replace all the money, but you should call Amazon or something. I'm like, why do I have to call them? Y'all should just replace my money because that's your job. So I wasn't gonna call them. But then I called them, and they told me where the stuff was going and whose name it was under, and I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, it's the people closest to you that be the main ones still, and they tell you need to look out for strangers. But it's be the people around you that know you. that will take from you and not give a damn, you know?
Right. For sure.
Okay.
Well, anyways, so.
All right. Thanks for calling in, sharing that.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to her. Shout out to Little Bird. Man, we can go on for days, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Busted Brad, Dirty Dick Rodney. Yeah, man, like I have no respect for men who live off women. And what's funny is that there's a lot of dudes who ain't shit, but they get on YouTube talking about they red pill. Okay? There's a lot of guys like that. I noticed that. That just came to mind. You got a lot of these fake, fraudulent, fake ass, wannabe red pill dudes living on somebody's couch. They living off some woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect dudes like that. I make videos for successful dudes who got their own shit. I don't make videos for you bum ass dudes who talk all this big shit, but your life don't reflect it. Okay? Your life don't reflect it, Jack. Your life don't reflect it. I don't speak for you niggas. I really don't. Stop thinking that I speak for you. I don't. Some of these guys are the ones that go in a female's purse and take her money out. They be going asking their mama for money, begging and borrowing. What does that mean, Christopher? Check out what? Exactly. Make sure y'all have liked the stream, man. I'm trying to get as many phone calls in before I wrap this up. Shout out to the women that don't like me but still watch every video. There's this one female, she just keep commenting to me in every video, mad because I'm making videos that pertain to women in some way, shape, or form. Shout out to y'all. You heifers are obsessed with me. You really love me, but you just don't like what I be saying. You want me to be one of these guys that panders to you. There's plenty of those guys out there. I'm just not one, It's against all of my logic to sit here and pander, okay? Like the stream, people. Katt Wiiliams, get you a new team, bro. But get you a team of people that don't have access to your money and who are willing to work, not just be your friend and your buddy and be yes men, because you probably got a lot of yes men around you. You don't need that. You need real people around you who want to clock in, not want to, steal from you. They have a bit of a moral compass, because the people around you, Katt, they don't have a moral compass. They really don't. Antoine know who I'm talking about. Antoine know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they got this chick, man. She's always commenting to me, but don't like the videos. I'm like, okay, you don't like the videos. Why are you still commenting to me? Like, seriously, what do you want? I will say this though, if you talking shit about me in comment sections, and I see you in my chat room throwing shots and dissing me, yes, I'm gonna block you out of my comment section and chat rooms. You don't need to be there. If you don't like me, fuck you too. I just have no time for just stupid people. I've said this. I have no patience for stupid people. People talking about They don't know why they're subscribed to me. They don't know who I'm talking about in my videos, but they watch anyway. I mean, just stupid shit. I mean, what is wrong with some of you dudes, man? Like, seriously. You don't know who I'm talking about. You don't know why you're subscribed to me, but you still watch. And people leave those comments. I think some of y'all just don't have any logic, and a lot of you people have children, which I'm very fearful of that y'all are raising kids and y'all get on social media and you act like kids, you know. No, I'm talking about commenters, but there was one in particular that me and Antoine was commenting to the other day. But there are a plethora of people I've seen, you know. They just better be glad I'm not doing any disgruntled commenters videos right now, because I may do that but I'm gonna do it live. I'm not gonna do a whole video. I'm gonna do one live so y'all can see it in real time. Just some of the shit I had to go through. Like this woman sent me it had to be over 1,000, 2,000 words essay on IG, upset and angry. Like, there's just too many mental people here. There's just too many people who are mental, you know. There's too many people who are mentally unstable. You don't like the video content. Okay, are you going to critique it, or are you going to tell me I shouldn't be making a video? Like, you know, it just, you see the same repetitive bullshit every single day. You dudes say the same comments every single day. You got women. You're bashing us. LOL. Like, why are you here then? If I'm bashing you, why the fuck are you here then? No, that's not an answer. It was more yet some shit. Anyway, I'm not giving no comment to shine. I'm just speaking on their behavior. And people writing whole essays to me. And I'm saying to myself, you got all this energy to go at me, but you're not fighting white supremacy. You're not fighting black, the issues that we have in the black community. But you got time to comment to me. Well, Brittany B, it's going to be like that. What's going on, David? It's going to be dudes they're going to go at you, Brittany. They're going to go at all the women in the chat, in the comment section. And I think the women know that. So they just choose to comment or they don't. Just choose to comment or they don't. Just like if I go and comment in a woman's comment section, I know I'm going to get attacked by the women there. But I don't care. I want to say something, I said it. It ain't gonna stop nothing. You could be mad at me for commenting all you want to. The only thing that's gonna annoy me is the constant notifications. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just like when I commented on the female that made the video about me. I had some beta males comment to me saying some disrespectful shit. I didn't give a fuck. You got this attractive girl making a video to me, damn it. So I'm letting my presence be known. You're live with Jada Black. What's good?
What's up, Antoine Wood?
What's going on, Antoine?
Hey, sorry about that. I got this Bluetooth headset on my head.
Okay. Yeah, because your sound was out. I was like, what's going on, fam?
Yeah, no, I'm in central New Jersey at the Amazon plant. A lot of forest and trees around here and shit.
I hear you. I'm waiting on a delivery soon. They're supposed to be delivering me some new AirPods,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah. What's going on with you, man? Shout to S-Reed.
As far as the topic.
Yeah, shout to S-Reed. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Yep. As far as the topic, it seems like these celebrities are they really getting taken advantage of. You know, you had Kevin Hart, his own homie, try to take advantage of him and set him up with that scandal. You know, Kevin Garnett, of course, his own accountant, his ex-wife, they both fucking him over $77 million. God damn, somebody need to be put in the body bag for that.
Yeah, that's why he don't want to pay his wife. He already dealing with that situation.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Then who else did I name that recently had a problem? Got money taken from them. I named 3 celebrities. Well, so far, he's like the latest one, and it's just a shame, and it just shows that you really gotta watch your inner circle of people, because once you up there in status like that, it could be friends or family. They be the ones that get you, especially family members, because I know from experience. I co-signed for my cousin. This nigga got $38,000 Lexus coupe in my name, and I didn't know about it.
Damn.
And I got a 750 to 780 credit score. My credit score is good as hell.
Yeah.
And I had to call the bank and cancel all that shit. You know what I mean? Dog, I'm trying to do you a favor and co-sign for you. And you're not paying your bills on time, and then you got extra stuff in my name that I didn't know about. So long story short, I got it taken out my name, and I told him, man, I can't fuck with you like that no more. You know, like, you messing up my livelihood right there.
Yeah.
Like, if they pin that shit on me, I'll be responsible for that debt.
Yep. And I think
credit, that's hard to fix, man.
Yeah, and they will think because you will have good credit or you got a good job that you can take care of it. That's them being socially aware and being very narcissistic and only thinking about themselves, you know. But co-signing
again, man. My name is Warren Buffett. I'm not going to keep sponsoring none of y'all. I don't care
exactly.
Y'all all adults. Y'all grown. You know, get your own job. Like same thing with my mom. She works for SEPTA. She's been working for them for 32 years. You know, top of the line, union, pension, all that. My family members, they always having a handout. Yeah. You know, and I said, Mom, stop giving them loans, man. You keep giving them loans, they're gonna keep having a handout. Yep. And she gave them a hint, and you know, my aunt got mad, my cousin got mad, and I said, hey, it is what it is. You know, they're adults. Go out there and get your own. Like you can help family out sometimes, but it gets to the point. It's like feeding the animals. Yep. You keep feeding the animals, what's gonna happen? They're gonna keep coming right back over and over again. So you gonna have to cut that shit off.
Yeah, that's why.
Or else you'll keep having that problem.
Yeah, you say no enough, they won't come back to you, or they won't. They won't come back to you much. You keep saying no.
Right. Yeah, they make it an attitude, but you know, so what? At the end of the day, it's your money, your livelihood. I'm only going to help you, but so many times after that, you got to stand on your own feet. You know. So plus I'm about to start my own thing, man. I'm about to have another income or two. And I can't play around like that, man. I got LifeLock identity theft service. I got 4 bank accounts, 1 credit union. So I got to watch myself, man. You can't let your guard down and get caught sleeping or you'll get got. Yep. Yeah, simple as that. Yep.
I agree with that.
All right, man. Just wanted to talk on the topic. That's all.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Antoine. Appreciate you with your perspective and your story. All right.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Take it easy.
You too, man. Shout out to Antoine.
Okay, peace.
All right. Mod in the chat, you know, doing this thing at Amazon. Yeah, co-signing is that. Listen, I've been on the wrong end of co-signing, and I'm pretty sure some of you have, if not most of you, have co-signed for people too. You know, and the things with me, I'm young, and I tried to help people, but you live and you learn. You know, you definitely live and you learn. People will take advantage of you. There are a lot of people who don't give a fuck. They have no conscience. They have no moral compass whatsoever. They will take you if you allow yourself to be taken. That's why you got to be careful, man. These dudes are the animals out here, man. They're predators. They're human predators, man. Financial predators. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's your name?
Hey, it's Deshane.
Deshane, what's up?
What's good?
What's good?
I'll make it short.
All right.
I had a situation where my mother, she was trying to get one of her youngest kids back. And I was grown, you feel me? I'm like 20 or whatever. And so I called my brother. I'm like, who you want to live with? You want to live with your dad or you want to live with mom? And he's like, I want to live with mom. So I had to make a decision to pretty much sign some papers for her because she was like a recovering addict. I helped her get her son back. You feel me? So fast forward, like about a year later, I get pregnant and I have my first child. And I had a situation with the little baby daddy or whatever because, I don't take too kindly to, getting abused over and over again and shit. So, I ended up going to jail for defending myself. And I ran to I flee the scene, you feel me, for fear of retaliation. And he ended up following me and pressing charges against me to get my son. I'm like, I got custody of him. I got a case against him. I just couldn't prove because I couldn't find my paperwork. You feel me? And I ended up getting locked up and shit like that. I'm like, Mom, please, you feel me? Go file for custody for my baby. My baby, I was breastfeeding too. So I went to jail with like full milk. And I was in there 3 days and I got released. And, my son was gone. My mom was like, oh, they took him. I'm like, what you mean they took him? Like, this is my baby. I'm breastfeeding him and everything. And I'm like, did you file for custody like I asked you to? Because I'm like, he's going to try to get my son while I'm in jail. And she said she would do it. And I was in there 3 days. And she's like, oh, well, the van broke down. She just had all these excuses. And it was just like, are you serious? So I get out of jail. My son is gone. During that time, everything started adding up. Like, I hadn't got, 6 checks. I had 3 months worth of checks. I was putting my time sheet in. I was a caregiver. And I wasn't getting no checks. You feel me? So, but I was working for my mom. This the crazy shit. I was working for her. She wanted my checks and my money, and I'm like, I got a child. I got my own shit to take care of. I wasn't getting paid that much money. So I don't know till this day who was stealing my checks, but IRS sent me a letter in the mail a couple of months down the line when I moved addresses, and it was like, the letter was saying, we're trying to find the rest of your package. 6 of your checks were scanned. Like, somebody scanned my checks and took my money. So here's the blessing in disguise. I don't like working corporate jobs. I don't like having to work, under somebody that's got to give me a check. I don't like dealing with even the system in a sense because you can get on a waiting list to get certain type of housing for your income. But if my mail is going to my family house, they were doing things like they were holding my mail, so I would never get my housing or my assistance. Yeah,
you gotta make sure you the only one have access to your mail, especially important mail, because that's why, like I said, if you don't have a regular address, you can get a P.O. box. Make sure that mail is sent to where only you can get it, because family members will go through your mail, especially if they see a bank or they think it's a check, or they're gonna go through it.
Man, even court work, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about, bouncing back, but it's really hard to bounce back when you realize when it's too late that everything is like an inside job, and you need a support group. I had to get a support group. I couldn't get no help from them. They was hating. And I wanted to end this conversation with this, that maybe everybody could apply it to their lives, because everybody has a struggle and it comes in different forms. My pastor used to always say that jealousy, the spirit of jealousy, is a murdering spirit. And it's okay to want something that somebody have, but you got to keep it in check, because if you don't keep it in check, jealousy turns into envy. And envy is when they actually do things to start depriving you of what makes you happy. So life, you know what I'm saying? Some of us value life. We might have everything taken away, and somebody might just be she's jealous, it turned into envy that they might want to take your life from you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or whatever make you happy. Like, it could be your children. You know, some people get their children took, you know, from them just out of envy. So, you know, stay prayed up, and, you know, perfect love casts out fear. Love yourself so you can track that back. You feel me? And just don't settle for, you know, less, even out of your family. Like, they should set they shit up.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree. Well, thanks for calling in, Shane, and sharing your story. I appreciate it, all right?
You're welcome. Most definitely.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Shout out to Shane with that call. Shout out to everybody that's been sharing their stories, you know? Yeah, sometimes you gotta keep information from people, man. Tell them what you want to tell them. You ain't gotta tell them the truth about everything, because they will use it against you. They will be information gathering, because these family members get around each other and they will talk about you. You do know that. I've seen people gather around with each other and talk about other people, you know, and I say, "What? Look at this shit here." You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that your own family will be the main ones plotting on you. But it happens, man. It definitely happens. Make sure that y'all have liked the stream. This has been a good stream so far, you know. I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. That pretty much be it for the calls. I think that's it for the calls. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the video uploaded on this channel about the black female having sex with 375 guys. That video is at 13,000 views in the last 2 days. I appreciate everybody who's watching that video. All right, pushing that video. There's a lot of jealousy, and sometimes the most jealous people in the world are usually people who are related to you, who you've known your entire life. You know, because just because they're your family don't mean that they really love and appreciate you. You know. Make sure that y'all follow me if you do have other social media on Twitter. You know. Yeah, 13,000, and I usually don't get a lot of views of videos on this channel. Whenever I put up a video on this channel, it always seems to do well. I don't know why, but yeah. Phone lines are off. You like the Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram too. I put up a promo video up there. Shout out to everybody that like that. I'll put up more if y'all continue to like the video and y'all get notifications from Instagram, you know. Yeah, go to the emails in the chat. That's where you send me topics that y'all want to see me do live, you know. Kelly or Nicole B, she sent me this topic. All right. Shout out to the super chatters. Appreciate that. Hopefully y'all checked out the video uploaded today about Megan Thee Stallion. And how feminists are trying to use her to push a feminist agenda in hip hop. Let's see. That is the video right there. Make sure y'all go and check that out. And like that video too. Cool, Malik. Appreciate it. And this is for any disgruntled commenters. If there are topics that you feel like I need to speak on that I don't, send it to the email. But I don't speak on people being murdered. I don't speak on people fighting in the street. Those are not topics worth speaking about, because those topics, because I can talk about those ad nauseum and nothing will be done. I need topics that can be topics, like what I'm speaking about tonight. This is a topic. Okay? This is a topic. Shout out to Real Virtue. Jay, my cousins are jealous of me because I grew up with a father. You know, that's not uncommon, Real Virtues. Thank you, Janisha. You got family members that will be jealous of you because you had a father and they didn't. So that's real. That's real. You see the videos that I make, Brittany B. Things that are similar. You can send me typed emails. Maybe you want to bare your soul to me. You know, you can send those emails as well. You can tell me how much you like the videos, and you know, you can tell me stories about your life. I like to read those too, you know. So you can send those. But yes, definitely send topics to the email, JDBlackLive. Don't be afraid. Okay. I am human. I am human. Okay. I'm human. I'm real. You know. Just don't be intimidated. It's that Sigma energy. You know? That Sigma energy. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay. But it was good hearing that y'all had your feedback to this, and yeah, be skeptical. Always be skeptical of other people around you, because you never know when somebody is trying to take advantage of you. You know, you just don't know, but you gotta know. Shabazz says, bro, I thought you was a YouTube screen. That'll be no. You know. That'll be no. All right. Okay, people, that's it. The easiest way to reach me, okay, is either through email or through Instagram. I mean, I do answer mentions on Twitter when I get the notifications, but the easiest way is through Instagram and email. All right. Facebook too, but you know, people be sending me out. I mean, I get like video notifications. People sending me videos or random things, and it kind of clouds it a little bit. But I bid all you adieu, and I will see you later on the next live show. Y'all take care and have a good one. All right.